Great to see you here. My name is Jennifer Simon. I'm the Director for Indian Education with Minneapolis Public Schools. And I will do really short. We're very fortunate. How many know who Supaman is? Really excited to have him in Minnesota, celebrating the kickoff for American Indian Month. He's been in our schools this week. A couple more. Our students and communities have been loving having him and getting to know him and learning more about our community. So we're really happy you all are joining us this evening. And I'm going to just turn it over to you.
All right, how's everybody doing? Really good. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it, man. We just kind of like, hey, let's do a community one, you know. We just kind of like came up with it, you know, not too long ago and just a few days ago. So appreciate everybody, you know, coming out and jamming out and see your greasy face, you know. Yeah. So turn to your neighbor, shake their hand, say, I'm glad you're here. Atmosphere. Yeah. Turn to your other neighbor on the other side, give him a high five and say, I'm glad you're alive. All right, so as natives, you know how we do it. When we gather together like this, come together, we always, you know, start off in that good way. And that is through, you know, prayer, good words, good feelings. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer us a prayer for our time this evening. I'll be saying this prayer in the Apsawagat language, you know, which is probably thousands of years old. If I had a coin up here and I said, this coin is 1,000 years old, some of us would be like, oh wow, that's amazing. That's worth something, you know? And that's how we need to look at our own languages, cultures, you know, customs in the same perspective as having great value. Look at your neighbor and say, great value. Great value. All right, let's pray. Minneapolis, okay, ladies, now Spabilla, Spilhuabla, Andibilhuaga, Ushpawata, Lindy Kumawata, Lisa, Bilagos, oh. Everybody say, oh. You say, oh, go like this with your hand, oh.
Oh, I had this cool intro for you guys. Here it is.
The Native American tribes, the people who were here before us, long before us, have never been treated as friends. They have been treated as enemies and dealt with more harshly than any other enemy in any of this country's wars. The original sin of this country is that we invaders shot and murdered our way across the land, killing every Native American we could and making treaties with the rest. This country was founded on genocide before the word genocide was invented, before there was a War Crimes Tribunal in The Hague. When we finally stopped actively killing Native Americans for the crime of living here before us, we then proceeded to violate every treaty we made with the tribes, every single treaty. We piled crime on top of crime on top of crime against the people whose offense against us was simply that they lived where we wanted to live. We don't feel the guilt of those crimes because we pretend they happened a very long time ago in ancient history, and we actively suppress the memories of those crimes. But there are people alive today who were here long before us, the people who have always known what is truly sacred is sacred.
We went to all the flowers when we were young. At that time, children could not dance. Only people over 50 years of age could dance. Most people do not know this, but the government forbid children to dance in India. And that was so they could wipe out the culture of the young people. And then finally, the new generation would never know what happened.
One more. Turn to your neighbor. Give them 3 compliments. Go. Yeah. Turn to your other neighbor on the other side. Give them 3 compliments. Don't lie. You're handsome. Holy cow. Still getting in shape, man, from this whole week. Awesome. So, thank you guys for coming out. It's an honor to be able to share some dancing with you, some music, some stories, maybe some comedy, So today is we're kind of highlighting the MMIP, and so that's a good thing for missing and murdered Indigenous women, people. So can I get all the women to stand up real quick? All the women. You men, see these women here, sacred beings, our mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters, our nieces, So whenever you have the opportunity, which is every moment of your life, protect them. You see them alone in a parking lot, keep an eye out for them, Protect them, make sure they're safe. Make sure they feel safe around you as well. And so let's just honor them with a round of applause with our mothers. So, how many of you have never seen this before? Raise your hand if you have never seen this. Okay, for those of you who have never seen this type of style of dancing, this is called the men's fancy dance, fancy war dance. Comes from Oklahoma. I'm from Montana, So it's an adopted style, powwow culture. Powwow culture is becoming a more universal, native culture. People adopt the styles. It's accepted within the powwow circle. So I adopted this style back in the 1900s. It's a true story. 1900s, I was born in 1900s. So I adopted this style when I was in junior high. I started as a baluelos, so I was a traditional hot dancer, and I adopted this style. I was told that this style comes from the horse dance or the crazy dance. And the other story is that it comes from the Buffalo Bill Wild West show. Anybody heard of Buffalo Bill? So, we have this floor here. You pass that floor, and you'll get to the foundation of this building. You pass that foundation, you get to the dirt. You get to the soil. And that's not ordinary dirt. It's not ordinary soil. That's the dust of the blood and the bones of Indigenous people. This country was founded on the attempted genocide of its Indigenous inhabitants. So there's policies and organized ways to eradicate them off of the face of the earth. So if you are a native, if you are an Indigenous person here today, make some noise for yourself. Okay. Every breath that we take is in defiance to a system that didn't want us here, So you're a blessing to this earth. So I want to make sure everybody is paying attention, okay? Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, get it, clap your hand. Lions and tigers and bears. Old school's in the building. What's up? Nationwide is. You guys watch too much TV. What's up? Like me. Red Robin. Okay, I see. Let's try it one more time. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, you clap your hand. Lions and tigers and bears. Nationwide is. Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. I like that. So, as you can see, I am a fancy dancer, They say, oh, why are you always dancing at your shows? I'm like, well, this is a good thing, to participate in the culture, whether that's singing, whether that's speaking the language, playing hand game, or, anything that you can do to participate in the culture. That's a good day right there. That's a good day when you participate. It's good to know things, but our participation is what keeps it alive. So this is kind of my participation to try to inspire the young people out there. I'm like, hey, I saw that Supaman is dancing now. I want to dance too, or whatever it is, and I kind of inspire them in that way. And so that's kind of what I do. Try to inspire in that way. So, anyways, I am a practicing comedian. So like, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna try these jokes out on Minneapolis. See if they're funny or not. Hey. So here we go. Right-legged horse seeks left-legged horse for stable relationship. Let's see what kind of crowd we got. I saw a dragon the other day trying to blow his birthday candles out. Yeah, he was pissed. I was going to tell some jokes about pizza, but I thought they'd be too cheesy. I was right. Speaking of food, when it comes to fry bread, my wife, she's like me. She needs the dough. That was brilliant. Better watch out for people who avoid the sun. They're shady. It's my favorite. A dung beetle walks into a bar and says, "Is this stool taken?" The other day I was riding my donkey, Somebody threw a rock, knocked me off. I guess you could say I was stoned off my ass. You like that one, don't you? Dun, 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 dun. In the happy gang, you know we clap your hand. In the happy gang, you know we clap your hand. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some authentic, contemporary, Native American music. Make some noise if you're having a good day so far. Anybody heard that song by chance? Hey. Everybody clap your hands, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, clap your hands. Everybody, and everybody just clap your hands. Yeah, Minneapolis, clap your hands. Yeah, Minneapolis, clap your hands. Yeah, come on, clap your hands. Everybody, and everybody just clap your hands. Yeah, come on, clap your hands. Yeah. Empowered, I pray for me, ready in that final hour, and I pray for those in the industry, and I pray for my friends and my enemies. Come on, clap your hands, everybody say, and everybody just clap your hands, yeah. Everybody just clap your hands, everybody say, and everybody just clap your hands, yeah. Come on, let's break it down, come on, let's break it down, come on.
My cousin can rap better than him.
Yeah. Riz right there.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, yo, I got this CD right here. It's called Medicine Bundle, man. It's an awesome project. We put out a video just like a few days ago called Alright. It's from this CD right here. It's produced by Knots, for any hip-hop people who know Knots, man. He did like Busta Rhymes, Onyx, you name it, he did. He's one of Dr. Dre's favorite producers. Anyways, he did that song. We put that video out. It's almost like 300,000 views already in a few days. So this is a good project, man. I'm proud of this. I'm gonna give this CD to somebody who really wants it. I'm giving it to you. It's right here. I'm gonna give it to somebody who really wants a CD called Medicine Bundle right here. I'm giving it to you. If you really want this CD, I'm giving it to you. It's right here. If you want this CD, I'm giving it to you. Somebody who really wants a CD. If you really... I felt the breeze. I felt the breeze. Hey. Give a round of applause, round of applause. Just taught us an important life lesson, you know? When you really want something in life, you gotta steal it. Hey. Just kidding. You gotta go get it. You gotta take action, man. Somebody say, take action. You gotta take action when you really want something in life, whether that's success, your finances, your education, you know, love, your family, your future. You gotta take action. Your mental health, your happiness. You gotta take action. Somebody say, take action. Take action. Look at your neighbor's greasy face and say, take action, son. Son. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, can get over, clap your hands. There you go. So I got this other CD here I'm gonna give away, but first, stay away from the rest of these CDs. Hey. How many love hip-hop music? Make some noise. Okay. How many love country music? Make some noise. Let's test you out. All my exes. Shout out to the legend, George Strait. You know? Yeah. How about who listens to reggae music? Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Shout out to the other legend, man, Bob Marley, right? Who listens to rock music? Who's gonna start mosh pit over here? Watch out, man. Yeah. It's like thunder. Who listens to all kinds of music? There's more people right there, man. Listen to all kinds of music, man. Don't just limit yourself to one genre, dress that way, talk that way. No, listen to everything. Open your mind and your heart to what the world has to offer. You know, when the astronauts, they jump in their little space shuttle, and they go into outer space, they look back and they see that little blue marble called Mother Earth. Their minds change. Their hearts change. They wonder why there's so much war, so much division, so much hate amongst our species, human beings. They change when they come back to Earth. You know, we should be coming together, supporting one another, you know, loving one another, respecting one another in a good way. Somebody say respect. Honor. Kindness. Love. Respect. Honor. Kindness. Love. And turn to your neighbor, give him a hug, and say, I love you. Hopefully you can sit next to your ex. I still love you. Hey, let's get back together. It's a gathering baby. Hey, it's January, we're gathering baby. Dun, 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 dun. Get me happy, gang, you know we clap your hands. Everyone put your hand up in the air like this. Put it down, put it up. Stop. Somebody say, that's hip hop. Somebody say, oh yeah. Say, that's hip hop. So we're gonna do some hip hop real quick. If I see you doing some hip hop, I'm gonna throw the CD at your greasy face. Repeat after me real quick. It ain't nothing like hip hop music. It ain't nothing like hip hop music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard of a rhyme, a word at a time. You never heard of a mind that's deserving to shine. I'm still searching to find the passionate dirt. So I'm blasting this verse till I'm in the back of a hearse. They massacre earth. Hey yo, the hate's major. They make nature take a paper. So I'm baptized, that's mics like a space invader. The big crusader, that's real hip hop, son. You know you take the flavor, but it ain't about that. Okay, yo, it's Mr. Dopest. Focus, focus. Trying to get these kids to focus and let them know it's not hopeless. And if you don't like my photo, hey yo, I'll give you roses. You can step to me, you're walking in my destiny. Every breath of miracle, this is spiritual weaponry. You can't stop the legacy, creators still blessing me. You see me no better, got these eagle feathers protecting me. Put your hands in the air like this. Put your hands in the air like this. Let me hear you say, it ain't nothing like hip-hop music. Come on, Minneapolis, a place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, it ain't nothing like hip-hop music. I snatch streets of the bear trap. Wear slacks, letting suckers know I'm up and cold. I'm where it's at, I tear tracks. The rubber slow, the bear rap. Untouchable right in Buffalo bear back. I scare cats, they say he beat police band. This is for the one with a TP pole in the kitchen. And I'm trying to get my greasy face colors. And all the girls who used to have an easy bake oven. I see these fakes coming, so I'm dropping bombs when I'm on the song. Coming through 8 deep, like the Arkham mom. I step to my enemies, repping the remedy. Told the family amnesia, not forget to remember me. I tell rap nerds, they focus on the thing that race cars spell backwards. You rap back, you can slap back, wearing a backpack. Put your hands in the air, come on. Party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, it ain't nothing like hip-hop music. Come on, party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, it ain't nothing like hip-hop music. Now put your hands up high. Everybody wave at me like Lane Frost, Lane Frost. 8 seconds, what's up? Yeah, let me hear you say, we got it like that. Say, we got it like that. Say, I got it like that. Minneapolis, we got it like that. Say, prayers up, tobacco down. Say, smudge up, tobacco down. Let me hear you say, prayers up, tobacco down. Say, smudge up, tobacco down. Somebody say, ho. Say, ho, ho. Say, ho, God, huh? Say, ho, God, huh? Say it, ho, ho. Now somebody, anybody, everybody scream. Okay, look at your neighbor, say, he's alright. He's alright. Our cousin, real good rapper. How many leaders do we have here today? Raise your hand if you're a leader. Not any leaders here? Any leaders here? Raise your hand. Okay. All right. This is some. All right. Hands down. Okay. Now everybody in this room, raise your hand. There's my leaders right there. Every single one of you, you're a leader. Some of you are like, hey, I'm a leader. I'm just trying to live my life. But you are a leader. You know. How many got little nieces, little nephews? You know. Kids, you know, check this out. These young ones, these little ones, they're watching you. And they're doing what you do, you know? The way you walk. The way you talk. So, you know? Reading books, they read books. See you praying, they pray, you know? You're leading them. Whether you take that seriously or not, you know, you are leading them. So check this out. I got a little nephew, you know, a little tiny guy. Kind of took him under my wing, you know, because his dad's not here no more. And I always tell him, I say, hey, nephew, you gotta be a warrior, man. He looks up at me, he's like, what? I say, you gotta be a warrior, nephew, you know what that means? He's like, what? So that means respect your elders, you know? Respect yourself. Don't drink, man. Don't do drugs, man. Pray. You see somebody who needs help, nephew? You go over there. You start helping out. You don't ask if they need help. You just get in there right off the bat and start helping them out. Be a warrior. He's like, okay, yeah, do it, uncle. Yeah, do it. So he's a good kid. He's always helping people out, man. Say we're at a gathering like this, and say there was a buffet table, and you know, people were standing in line. He'll go stand in line, get a plate, take it to all the elders. You know, he won't let them stand in line, man. You know, warrior stuff. You know, we should all be doing that kind of stuff every single day. So, anyways, check this out. We got invited to a church service one time, you know. So we're like, let's go check it out. And so we go to this church service, stand there listening, you know, music and stuff like that. And this lady comes in late, Indian time, hey. Comes in late, Indian time like that. And she comes in and she sits down right in front of us, you know, there's an open spot right in front of us. Now we all have eyes, you know, you can't help but notice things. You know, you see me, you know, I'm a fancy dancer, got this beautiful crow beadwork that my wife did, give her a round of applause. You have to notice things, you know, it's right there in front of you. So me and my nephew, we noticed that this lady sitting, you know, she was right in front of us, you know, we had to stand up, you know, for the music, you know, we're standing up like that, and we couldn't help but notice that this lady right in front of us, she had a wicked wedgie, you know, dangerous one, you know, deadly one, you know, oh man. And my nephew's like, I said, yes, we're gonna pray, don't worry about it. And I wasn't even thinking about it, but in his innocent mind, he's like, I'm a warrior, I gotta help people out. So he's standing there, you know, little innocent guy checking it out, you know. Thinking about it, you know. It's the right thing to do, I don't know. Pulls it out right there, man. She jumps up, she grabs a big old Bible, you know. What's wrong with you? We're in the house of the Lord. Who's your folks? What's wrong with you? He's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to help you out. I thought you wanted that out. And I was like, oh man, he's like, go shut that up. I was like, it's okay for you now. He's like, I'm trying to be a warrior. I was like, it's okay, shh. People are looking at us, shh, quiet. Don't worry about it, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, forget about it. So we're standing there and he's like, pushed back in. So be a warrior, man. Hey, just gonna go watch your step. Kids are innocent, man. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, get know it, clap your hands. If you're happy, get know it, clap your hands. Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving right here real quick. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, yeah. Make some noise if you're having a good day so far. Yeah. Yo, I still got this CD. I'm gonna give it to somebody, man. I'm gonna give it to somebody. I'm gonna give it to the loudest person. Over here, right in the front. Yeah. Over here, the side. Yeah. Everybody put your hands in the air like this. Come on. Yeah. Over here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, promote your channel. Senses keep me hot and give him the adrenaline. But gorilla ain't nobody killer. She's the J Dilla, your mama be killer. You can't ignore the way I sweep the soul. Put it on, the lion, the silent, he roars his war. Let him know, learn the lessons. Yo, there's a few things in my life, I had to let him go. Goodbye, exit off. Always kept below, stepping with weapons of blessings. Now repping home, no confession, no. We just wrecking from back to back from Cologne, New Mexico. The next episode, you can ask my wife. I ain't just rapping like this is a sacrifice. Bring you back to life. When I grab the mic, you can't just sit there, do something. You have to fight. That's right, that's a sight. You can hear the drums, there ain't no whisper or something. Cause here we come, making warriors who ain't afraid to stand. If you feel me, don't hesitate, raise your hands. Raise your hands, come on, 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 raise them high, come on, raise them higher, come on, raise them high, come on, raise them higher, come on, raise your hands, 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 come on, raise them high, come on, raise them higher. It's the phenomenal, super phenomenal, jump in the vocal booth, challenge on the wall, but I'm a hostile, flow colossal, you're not people, so anything's possible. So let's rock and roll. We just stop and go. We on a mission. We mission. That's the soul. Gotta lock it low. Like the hospital giving you medicine. Trying to be better, man. So just medicine. So just be better. Let's keep it up. Hot shining bright just like Edison. So just get up there. It's still amazing. We basically and we chasing me recently. It ain't easy me. From agencies. We in it. They believe. Better like victory. That's the way to be. Ain't nothing killer. You can go hard, man, but I'm a gorilla. Hey, that jungle like that, that's very damn hell. Dun 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 dun. If you happy and you know we clap your hands. If you happy and you know we clap your hands. Yo, still got this CD right here, man. Still got this CD. How many of you know what a freestyle is? Anybody know what a freestyle is? We got any MCs here? We got any MCs in the building? Any MCs? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do a little freestyle. A freestyle is something that's just happening right now. It's not written down, it's not rehearsed. It's just being made up right now. So I don't know what it's gonna sound like. I don't know what I'm gonna say. It's just gonna make it up right now. Where we at? Minneapolis, right? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at? Minneapolis. Hey, buddy, put your hands in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Put your hands up, show like this. Minneapolis. Hey, buddy, put your hands in the air. This is what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. This is a freestyle. So, I need you to reach in your pocket, pull out $100 and give it to me. I'm broke, man. Just kidding. Pull something out, hold it in the air. If I can see it, I'ma rap about it. I'ma rap about it. I'ma rap about it. Come on. Come on. So take a look. I gotta go down there. I gotta go down there. Come on. I'm all done. Come on. Yeah, come on. Give up. Here we go, yeah. Yo, I rock the mic. Freestyle flow. Yo, we right here and I'm a straight up pro. Hey, yo, co-agency basically saves me. Hey, yo, here on the mic, I'm flavory. Now what's next? Yo, I'm not the best guy, but she's got the keys to a straight up res ride. Hey, that's right, for my crazy friend. She said it's not a res ride, it's a Mercedes Benz. Oh, that's right, hey, yo, no hesitation, y'all. Make some noise if you like the reservation, y'all. That's ill. I get it on the mic, yeah, yo, the real deal, yeah. I come through, spit freeze to the masses. See my homegirl, yo, she got the pair of glasses. That's right, yo, they call me Supaman. super. I put the glasses on and I can see the future. Hey, yeah, hey, yo, I'm from the Pro Nation. And when I spit good, I get them donations. Hey, yo, put it in the pocket. Superman freestyle flow, you know I rock it. Now what's next? Yo, my face be greasy. I see my homegirl, yo, she got my CD. We be in TPs at Pro Fair. I tell like a grizzly bear, I just don't care, yeah. Hey yo, I go in, hey yo, check my home, yo, she got the iPhone 10, like I go in, I'm a Sith Lord, I got the finger freeze that you can't ignore, huh? That's rough freestyle for practice, I spit so much that I need to borrow chapstick, it's like that, yo, straight from the mental, a freestyle flow, bro, I don't need no pencil, to write it down, yo, I'm on the paper, can't you say the flavor, yo, you know it's major, now what's next, yo, I see another utensil, hey yo, freestyle flow, yo, it's monumental, coming through, hey yo, I flow, I'm looking around, hey yo, I see the vinyl, that's right, yo, that's a real person, get on the mic, Superman, yo, kick this verse, man, yeah, now what's next, I spit that fighter, yo, what that fighter, yo, is that lighter, yo, I don't know, yo, I come with these raps, freestyle flow, yo, flavor like them snacks, hey, now what's next, hey, yo, I go live, yo, on Facebook, hey, yo, I'm so high, off the life, hey, yo, I rock the mic, yo, and get on the mic, hey, yo, you got to like my flavor, come through, yo, I started this mic, hey, yo, hold it up high, cause water is life, peace to my daughter, fight, the pro agency, Superman coming to, yo, I'm mad flavory, looking around for the next topic, Superman come to, yo, you know I rock it, it's like that, yo, I see the green tea, I get up on the mic, hey, yo, they can't see me, now what's next, yo, I see the fingers, the snaps, Superman come with the raps, hey, it's like that, yo, honestly, please, I'm from the Reds, and I like to eat commodity cheese, hey, yo, it's like that, Superman coming through with the tight rap, coming through it, yo, there ain't nothing live, yo, we stay safe just like hand sanitizer, yo, spray it on up, yo, we get on the mic, yo, we pick it on up, yo, way in the back, up the top with the hands in the air, yo, like you just don't care, so everybody put your hands in the air, wave them around like you just don't care, everybody put your hands in the air, and wave them around like you just don't care, yeah, freestyle flow, I'm anointed to hit, hey yo, make some noise if you still point with your lips. Reservation, Superman coming through with no hesitation. Yeah, I see the backpack, way in the back. I got them fast raps just like Jack Black. Yo, add me on Instagram when I spit a jam, or maybe we come back, add me on Snapchat. Hey, that's right, yo, the double taps. Superman soft like the bubble wraps. Hey, it's all good, so put your hands in the air, wave them around like you just don't care. Say yeah, boy. Say yeah, boy. Say we got to like that. Say you got to like that. Say Minneapolis, we got to like that. Look at your neighbor, say, he's alright. Cousin freestyle better than him. He's alright, the freeze. Dun 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 dun. You'll be happy and you know we clap your hands. You'll be happy and you know we clap your hands. So we've been having a good week, you know, going into the schools, you know, some good messages, you know, stuff like that, sharing some music, some culture, stories, and it's been good, you know, good response. And so I always share my story of, you know, growing up in Crow and alcoholic parents, you know, hard times, foster care, things like that. And, you know, at the age of 10, my dad, you know, took his own life, and that was my mom's wake-up call, you know, for her to quit using. And she said, I'm never drinking ever again, man. I'm tired of this. Tired of going to funeral after funeral, cirrhosis, car crashes, all this drama and chaos. She said, I'm tired of this. She said, I'm done with it. I'm never going to drink again, she said. And she made it up in her mind and her heart to never drink alcohol again. And she stuck to it. You know, even to this day, she's still alive. Give her a round of applause. So I was telling that story, telling the young people, was like, yo, when I saw my mom do that, I said, I wanted to be like my mom, because when she did that, she allowed peace to come into our home. Growing up in chaotic situations and, addictions, people were fighting all the time, going to hospital, jail, it's just loud all the time. I thought that was normal life. I thought everybody went through that stuff. Every family was the same. I thought it was like that. But when she quit, she allowed this peace to come into the home. And I was like, yo, this is what life's supposed to be like. We're supposed to have this peace in the family. It's supposed to be like that. And so at a young age, I made the decision for myself to never, drink alcohol myself, and I never have, to this day. And I always tell that story. It's a good choice, it doesn't make my mom better than anybody, If you party, you drink, it's okay, celebrate, but be careful. You gotta be careful because this can grab you. It can grab you and become your identity. I always tell them, yeah, wait, that first time, boom, take it in. Kind of becomes your identity. Next time somebody comes along, you're like, hey, here you go. It's like, oh yeah, this is what I do. I've done this before. This is who I am. Boom, and just solidifies that identity. That's just easier. Take you farther than you ever thought you'd go. Make you stay longer than you ever thought you'd stay. Make you do things you never thought you'd do. So I always tell that. And the flip side is the same too. You're like, no, it's not for me, man. I'm good. Boom, that becomes your identity too. You get stronger, and you go straight to your goals. And so that's what I did. I was like, yo, I want to be a rapper. Yeah. Be a rapper from Montana. When I go to New York or hip hop spots, like Minneapolis is a hip hop spot right here, man. You're like, where you from? You're like, Montana. You're like, what do you guys rap about over there? Cows, farming, or what? I said, you ready about going in the cow farm? But I wanted to be an MC. I love the culture of hip hop, because we listened to the rappers back in there. They're like, fight the power, we got to fight the powers that be. I'm like, yo, man, these guys are talking about us, these guys are talking about us too, our communities, So a lot of natives were drawn towards hip hop culture because of that. It was like they were talking about us too, And so we started making music, putting out some videos. People started sharing my videos, man. And I did that prayer loop song, that's the culture of fusion. A lot of people, right off the bat, they're kind of mad about it, You should be wearing those feathers, man, doing that. Hip-hop culture, you keep that separate. Should be doing that. That's wrong, Right away, man, I started catching all kinds of heck, I was like, oh, dang. But I never did that for the longest time, I never put the culture together, ever. I kept a line to it because I thought, you just don't do that, Because as I saw looking at people, our songs are gifts from the wind, and they're rooted in spirituality, our songs. So just to throw that together and just whatever, it's delicate, So I never did it for a long time until we got booked at Bozeman, Montana for Native American Heritage Day. They booked us to come and dance, There was a drum group, they were putting up a teepee. One of my grandpas was doing a presentation on teepee and the values, things like that, So we danced, there was other styles of dancing. We got done, I told the story of the history and stuff, values, and we went off stage like that one over there. And then the lady who was running the thing, she came over, she goes, hey, don't you guys rap? We're like, oh yeah, we do. She's like, hey, there's a bunch of kids here, why don't you rap for them? We're like, yeah, we can, Now we started walking. She's like, where are you going? It's like, oh, we're gonna go change, we're gonna put on our rap clothes. And I started walking away. She's like, no, I need you to go on right now. There's our other presenter didn't show up. Just do a couple songs and we'll be done. And I looked at my nephew, and he's a northern traditional dancer. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, he's like, let's just do it so we can go eat, bro. I was like, all right. So we got up there, man, we put the music on, man, put your hands in there. Just jammed out. Everybody like, what the heck is this? What's going on here? It was something new. It was something unique in that moment. So we got done. We went off stage again, and I saw my grandpa coming over. One of our elders, Sergeant Oldhorn, rest in peace, he was coming over. And I was like, oh man, this guy's coming over, man, he's gonna get mad at us, man. We should have never did that, man. What am I gonna say? How am I gonna respond to this scolding I'm about to receive from our elders, And he was walking over, And as he got closer, he took his hat off, and he extended his hand. He said, grandson, said, I want to shake your hand. I said, oh man, that was pretty powerful, what you boys just did. I said, you got up there in front of all these people. You showed them that you're proud to be Upsal again. You know? You knew the history of the dance, you knew what you were talking about, values, and you're good dancers, you know? Then I heard you, heard those messages you were saying. You said, that you were a father, that you're a husband, that you're drug and alcohol free. He said, that's powerful. He said, our young people are dying. They're committing suicide, They're on drugs, they're on alcohol, We're losing our culture, we're losing our ways. Anything you do to reach them, with positivity. And he said, man, it's worth it. You boys, keep that up, it's good. He said, kind of gave us the little boost, a little encouragement. And that's when my own heart changed, my mind. I was like, oh, we don't put it together like that, you just don't do that. But he said it was a good thing, it was a good tool. He saw beyond what I saw. And so after that, I started to embrace it. And believe me, I saw so much change, in doing things like this, at being at a gathering like this, somebody way in the back, I'll hear about it, when I head to the next place, because I was at your show, I was way in the back. I wasn't going to go to your show, but somebody invited me, you know what? I was going to take my own life that night, And as you talked, as you spoke your story and everything, you did that one song, and I felt this goodness come over me. I felt like I wanted to face life and live, man. I just want to thank you, man. You saved my life, When you do something like that, you're like, yo, I'm powerful, What's happening? On the other side, sometimes you kind of do your thing, and those things happen. So that was like confirmation of what my grandpa said, and he said it was good. What we were doing, just trying to do it in a respectful way. Not a perfect human being. We all make mistakes, but from this day forward, I always try to be better than the person I was yesterday, and I think we all need to be that way every single day. And so I'm gonna do this a cappella for people who really love hip hop. If you really love hip hop music, make some noise. Okay, we got some heads in here, all right? So if you hear a good punchline, I want you to go like this. Let's practice real quick on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I tear teams. I'm a snare fiend. I laughed when my grandma died. Her hair green. I don't mean to hate, but MCs is fake. Sometimes I cut myself a piece of cake. And freestyle with drop bombs for practice. I'm just trying to get ahead like John the Baptist. It's okay if you hate my rhyme. I get a brain transplant and change my mind. Yo, I spit raw. I even scare grizzlies. So Leonardo DiCaprio, bear with me. Reverend, hey. You say no, you animal. I can't wait. I met a cannibal. He asked me for a handshake. That was brilliant. Superman fake, then what's real? Thugs kill every day making drug deals. I just bust ill. I spit it, son. And if I'm ever on my deathbed, just put me on a different one. I think I'm done rhyming. They say don't quit your day job, but I wrote this with the sun shining. And yo, I'm hotter than the sun's core. Still fancy dancing, so you know they wantin' one more. So I'll give it to them a spit and verse. Shout out to my sisters beaded earrings and ribbon skirts. Until I'm in a hearse, we only got one chance. Gotta get this off of my chest, call it Sundance. I don't rap for nothing. I'm from a place where the kids say, that's my cousin. Hey yo, what they say about you, I don't care, Billy Hills, I'm only here to count cool. I bounce through, yo, it's quite simple. These bars go over your head like limbo. They tell me, bro, yo, your raps could make it. But forget that native stuff, man, not that sacred. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, get your new clap your hands. But real quick, fast forward, man. I start making these videos, people start sharing these videos. Next thing you know, this guy calls me up. He goes by the name of Taboo from a group called the Black Eyed Peas. Anybody heard of Black Eyed Peas? He calls me up, man. He's like, yo, let's do a song together, man. You know, for Standing Rock, man. Let's do a song for Standing Rock. Let's contribute to that movement. Water is life. Somebody say water is life. Water is life. So, yo, let's do it, man. You say, all right, let's do it. Can you rap in your language? I was like, yeah. And my mom helped me, and I was like, make this verse. Rapped in the language, you know? And we put a video out, and MTV saw that video. They said, yo, we like this. We're gonna nominate this for an MTV VMA award, man. The VMAs, yo, we got nominated. Yeah. I'm nominated. So we go to the VMAs, bro. Walked on that red carpet. It was blue, but you know. All these cuffs that my beautiful wife made for me, you know. These moccasins. Or my family's war bonnet. My family's paint, you know, walks over ice paint, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got some family members right here, man. Give them a round of applause, man. Walks over ice paint. Walks over ice paint, you know. Felt good. Took my family with me, you know. Took my people with me. Took all Native people with me, man. Took anybody who ever had a dream in life, man. And I just thinking to myself, man, I hope they see me as a good representative, you know. It's tough out here, man. So we're just like, yeah. So we were humble, you know, we walked on that carpet like that, man. All of us, you got Jesus, you got, you know, Doc and Spencer, man, from Seminoles, you got MC1, you got PJ Vegas, man, all amazing artists, man. We were all there. And on this side of me, there was this girl. Her name was Cardi B. Yeah. You know, on this side of me, there was this guy named DJ Khaled, you know, another one. We the best music, you know, bam, he's just right there. I can touch little baby Assad. Hey, Assad, what's up, man? Yeah. And this little short guy walks right in front of me, man. I was taller than him. His name was Kendrick Lamar. Huh? Yeah. What's up, Kendrick, man? I'm taller than you, and I'm the shortest crow. Yeah. All these people were there, man. You know, Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, you know Drake, Lil Yachty, you know. And at the end of the night, they said we're gonna give this award to all the artists, man, and we won the MTV VMA award. We won for the movement, for the young people. They're the ones that started that movement over there, you know, Standing Rock, man. You know, so we give props to them. They're the ones who started that. We were just contributing, you know, what we had the best way we, you know, everybody could. So I had this footage, and I was like, yo, I got all this footage, man. It's like, I never even show this to people. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys. Somebody make some noise in this place. Look at your neighbor and say, he's alright. My cousin though, hey, cousin. Man. Hey, yo, so we won the VMA. So what am I saying, man? No matter where you come from, what you've been through in life, man, you can do amazing things. You know, whatever you perceive as amazing. You know, nowadays my my perception has changed. You know, as you grow older in life, your values kind of change as well. I used to see stuff like that, like, yo, man, I need to make it, man. I need to have a Grammy, you know, all that. And we went through all that. We won the VMA, and I thought, I was all right, yeah, that was cool. It wasn't all that, you know. I came back home, went to my front door, my wife came up to me, gave me a hug. Proud of you, babe, you know. My kids ran up to me, proud of you, Dad. Like, yo, that was worth everything right there, you know. Knowing that I was making positive decisions made my family proud of me. You know, being positive and making good decisions in life made my family proud of me. You know, that was worth everything. It was worth more than VMAs, money, you know, anything like that, man. Time spent, quality time spent with the people you love. You know, if you got that, you got everything you need, man. You got family who loves you, you got everything you need in life, man. That's real. Turn to your neighbor, give him a hug, and say, I love you. I love you, man. I love you. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Lions and tigers and bears. Hey, yo, so music has that medicine, you know? Has that medicine. And so, you know, there was a story in this book called Pretty Sure where the women were getting some berries, they're reaching in a bush like that, and one got bit by a rattlesnake. And she like threw that snake off, and her hand started swelling up, and she said, go get Pretty Shield, you know, go get the medicine woman, you know. So they went and got Pretty Shield came over, looked at the wound, she's like, oh man, it's bad. She went back to the river, you know, and took some mint, started chewing that mint up, came back to the patient, spit it on that wound, spit it in the face of the patient, and then went around the patient 4 times. Each time she circled the patient, she sang her medicine song, you know? The songs, the gifts that she received from the Creator through fasting and prayer, you know? And she went around that person, sang her medicine song, and the patient would recover. You know, that's how they used to do things. So music was a huge part of healing and, you know, things like that. So I'm gonna play some modern day medicine music. Hey, and I know you guys know these songs because they put you in that good feeling, give you that good medicine feeling, you know, in your heart. And so I want everybody in this room to be singing these songs as loud as you can, all right? I know you know these songs, man, because we don't have tomorrow. We don't have yesterday. This is all we have right now in the present moment. Are you gonna live it to the fullest? Are you gonna try to live the highest quality of life that you possibly can? And yo, you got that power, man. Just sing, let's sing real loud. Come on. Come on, sing with me, come on. Come on, come on. Yeah, stay with me now, come on, I know you know this next song, man. Rest in peace, Biz Marquis, yo, real loud. Come on. You got what I need. But what? But you say he's just a friend. But what? But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby. Put your hands in the air like this, come on. Put your hands in the air, sing it with me. You say he's just a friend. But what? But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby. Oh. You better be singing this one, man. Come on, yeah. Cause this is the truth right here. This is the truth, man. Everybody sing it with me. Come on. Go. I say, why? Cause it's gonna be alright. That's the truth right there. Sing it, don't worry. Come on. I say, Minneapolis, sing it like you love it. Come on. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Come on. Come on, sing it real loud, man. You had some good days. Yeah. When it's what? When it's what? When it's cold outside, I got the look of me. Yeah. I guess you say what can make me feel this way. My girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. Sound like a bunch of ghosts, man. Sound like a bunch of ghosts. Somebody say good medicine. Yo, man, when I saw you guys, I was looking at your face, man. You guys were smiling, man, feeling good. You weren't thinking about your taxes, your bills, drama. You weren't thinking about that, man. You were in that moment, man, living the way it's supposed to be lived, With that good medicine at all times, and that happiness, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Yeah? So, real quick, I need 7 volunteers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way up top. 5. Come on up. Blue, come on up. 6. Right there. Come on up. Stand on this side of me. Come on up in the block. Yeah. Stand on this side of me. Stand on this side of me. Let's give our volunteers a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I like these guys, man. Because they don't have a clue what I'm going to make them do. Bring in the Clippers. Hey, but these guys said yes to life, man. Some of you asked for volunteers. Okay, look at me. I get embarrassed. No. Whatever it was, fear came in, stopped you from an opportunity. These guys, they don't got that. Yo, let's go. Let's travel. Let's meet people, man. Life is short. Somebody say life is short. Look at your neighbor's greasy face and say life is short, son. So if you can, be like these guys, man, because life is short. So these guys are gonna help me out. We're gonna make a beat, all right? Can any of you beatbox by chance? Okay, I'll do the drums. Then I'm gonna loop it. Then I'm gonna count you guys in individually. Come up here, come around the side of me, right here, yeah. Come right here. Scoot that way. Yeah, scoot that way. Yeah, scoot. So I'm gonna count you guys in. I'm gonna go like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Then you're gonna make a sound. Okay, the sound I want you to make, it's real easy. Just the sound of humming. A little melody, whatever is in your heart. Doesn't have to be what I just did. Just humming. And you listen to his humming, okay? La la la. Just little loud. And then you make it sound like a guitar. Like that. Then you. Oh, that's yours. Oh, don't eat her M&Ms. Yeah. Don't eat her WWs. Oh, it's upside down. Yeah. All right, so you are going to do a sound like a trumpet. Right? Yeah. You're going to do some percussion, all right? Something like this. Yeah. And you make whatever sound you want to make, all right? Yeah. And you're going to say something positive to these people, Something positive like, love one another. Give the natives their land back. Something positive, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna do the bass line, man. You know what the bass line is? Let's give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go now. Come on over here. Hey, yo, come on. 1, 2, go. Everybody hum along. A little louder. Like that. Come on. Here we go. Hey, yo, yo, 1, 2, ready, go. Give her a round of applause. Come on. Here we go, Tam. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. Give a round of applause, thank you. 1, 2, ready, go. Give a round of applause. Come on. Here we go. Yeah. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. It's time. Give a round of applause. Anything she wants. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, everybody clap your hands, come on. Put your hands together like this. Here we go, come on. Here we go, come on. Some positive. Yeah. 1, 2, ready, go.
Back her down and prayers up. Back her down and prayers up.
So back her down and prayers up. Come on, say it. And prayers up. Come on, back her down and prayers up. Come on.
Back her down and prayers up.
Louder.
Back her down and prayers up.
One more time. Yeah.
Back her down and prayers up. Back her Back her down and prayers up.
Hey. Last one, come on.
Back her down and prayers up.
Yeah.
Back.
Here we go with the bass line. What you eat for dinner, bro? What you eat for dinner? Hey, I'm like, give a round of applause. Everybody clap your hands, come on. Say tobacco down and prayers up. Come on, tobacco down and prayers up. Come on, tobacco down and prayers up. Say it. Come on. Last time. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat, man. That was dope. You guys rocked it, man.
Back her down and prayers up.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yep. Take some WWs. WWs. Yeah, you guys have some WWs. These are good, man. Yeah, I still got this CD to give away. I'm gonna give this CD to, let's give it to that tobacco down and prayers up young lady right here. Here we go. Good medicine, good stuff. Yep. All right. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. So we always open up in a good way, and we always close in a good way, you know, and that is through prayer. So I'm going to go ahead and offer us a prayer for our time this evening. You know, it's a school night. I don't want to keep anybody too late, stuff like that. So let's pray. I pray for the chairman and tribal officials. I pray for Black Whistle and those who have missiles. I pray for young leaders to be raised up and old leaders who gave up. I pray that they wouldn't stay stuck. I pray for skateboarders grinding on concrete and all the MCs who be robbing and bomb beats. I pray for the one who got molested, for the men who got tested, and all the people who got arrested. I pray for the foster kids and drug addicts, and all the men behind closed doors with lust habits. I pray for you. Pray for the ones with cancer. And the young teen who thinks suicide's the answer. I pray for you. Pray that you make it through. Pray you find the way, because the way is true. And I pray you fight against the adversaries. And not only do you listen, but that you hear me. This is for the one who's barely hanging on. Got bills to pay. Real life pain is strong. Don't got enough money, don't have enough faith. Every time you make good, you always make mistakes. Nobody really knows how you feel inside. And you pray for your family, but still they died. Still they cried. Why is the question? Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? Throughout the years, you pray for your loved ones, but they never change. Seems like gifts and veins still staying the same. Still drugging, still telling you lies, while you strive to survive, working hard on your 9 to 5. Just keep hope alive, just as long as you can. It's on its way today, that's a part of the plan. Don't give up, hold on, endure to the end. They told me to tell you that the truth is within. Thank you guys for listening. I am Supaman. Have a good night. Yeah. Turn to your neighbor, give him a hug, and say, I'm here for you.
Back up, down, and prayers up.
Drive safe, drive safe. Drive safe. Don't forget to go to goodmedicineclothing.com. We got some merch up there, you know. Every purchase that you make goes to help a hungry family, goes to feed a hungry family. Mine. We gotta eat, man.